Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Kelly and I own a business called Thrill of Thrifting, where I hope to inspire people to shop secondhand for the sake of their wallet and also for our planet. My husband and I got married on September 21st of 2019 at the Barn at Stony Brook in Glen, Pennsylvania. It was an absolutely beautiful day. The weather was amazing. We were surrounded by family and friends and everything just went perfectly. Such a beautiful venue. We had so much fun. There was so much love. I have our wedding video on my YouTube channel if you want to watch that after this or whenever. But yeah, so we had an amazing time. It was a beautiful day. And in this video, I want to share with you some of the secondhand items that we incorporated in our wedding day, and also the festivities leading up to then. Planning a wedding can be extremely stressful, but it's a beautiful and special time, and I really wanted to be resourceful. So I was not perfect. My dress was brand new. Many of the other things that we included in our wedding were brand new, but I really tried, and I'm excited to share with you many of the items that were secondhand. Here we go. So let's get started. I have items to show you from all of the festivities leading up to the wedding day, the big day, and a few things from the honeymoon. The first of many activities was the Bachelorette Party, and we had an awesome girls' weekend. They surprised me with a trip to the Poconos. We went on a wine tour and we had brunch at this amazing place that had an incredible view. So before that, my maid of honor and I, aka my thrifter sister, we went thrifting at Fashion Sense Consignment in Strasburg, PA, where I picked up this super cute snakeskin duffel bag. And it is the brand Steve Madden. It was $24.99, and then with 20% off, brought it down to $19.99. And I felt very cute and trendy on my girls' weekend bachelorette party. I also thrifted some outfits from Fashion Sense Consignment that I wore throughout the weekend. And those are the things that I thrifted for the bachelorette weekend. The next festivity was the bridal shower, and not only did I have a secondhand outfit on, my bridesmaids asked my guests at the bridal shower to all wear a thrifted or secondhand outfit or something that they borrowed from someone else, and I thought that was super cool and extremely thoughtful. People were coming up to me and telling me what they were wearing, where they got it from, how much, and it was really fun. So I wore this gorgeous dress that I got at Goodwill. It originally was from Nordstrom, still had the tag on it for $129, and I got it for $7.50. I absolutely love the open back. I love the colors. I love that it's floral and flowy. I also wore these sandals that were $3 from Goodwill. And then I wore earrings that I actually featured in my jewelry video that I recently posted, and these were $10 from Green Street. So that is my thrifted look from my bridal shower. We are getting closer to the big day. Now we're going to talk about my secondhand look for our rehearsal dinner. For earrings, I wore my beautiful drop earrings that are originally from J. Crew. I got these for $9 at Clothes Mentor. And then my white jumpsuit here was new with tags. I got this on Poshmark. It was a little pricey. I got this for $60, but it was worth it in my eyes for my rehearsal dinner. I wanted to look cute, and the seller, she was really sweet. I'll put her closet name right here. And she included like a duffel bag, a book, an eyebrow kit, and all these little gifts. So it was worth it. And then my shoes were free. I borrowed them from my maid of honor. She had a pair of nude sandals that I thought would go really well. So that is my thrifted look for our rehearsal dinner. Okay, everyone, we are here. It is the big day. We are at September 21st, 2019. Now let's talk about all of the secondhand items that we included in our special day. Let's talk about what I wore that was secondhand. First, we have these little earrings. If you saw my recent video, you've already seen these. But update, I did find out the price. I looked back in my bank statements and they were about $9 from Green Street. I also wore this vintage robe that says bride. This was $20 at a thrift shop in Westchester, PA. My maid of honor saw it and it was honestly one of my favorite finds ever. Then for shoes, have them right here. I wore these really pretty rose gold glittery Betsy Johnson heels and they were $30 from Poshmark. And the bottoms are turquoise. That's my favorite color. I did a lot of dancing, so they're not so pretty anymore, but they were beautiful the day of. Another secondhand accessory that I included in my bridal look is this dainty pearl bracelet that my Aunt Jane actually mailed to me, and I surprised my mom with this on my wedding day. This is the bracelet that my mom gave her bridesmaids, so I had her put it on my wrist and I thought it really completed my look and it was definitely very special. Another secondhand piece that I wore on our wedding day is this fur coat. This belonged to my grandmother years ago and I thought it was the perfect piece for our rap about thrift shopping. Yes, we performed a rap called I Like to Thrift Shop that we wrote. I had a part, my husband had a part, my brother, Jake, and my mom, and it was amazing. My dream is to perform our rap on the Ellen DeGeneres show, so if you have some kind of connection with her, please make a girl's dreams come true and message me. I would just absolutely love that. She's my favorite celebrity and I think it would be a good time. The lyrics are pretty amazing, so just throwing that out there. Now I'm going to share with you two of the gifts that I got my husband that I actually thrifted. The first one is this sign. It says "It was always you," and he actually got this engraved on the inside of his wedding ring. And this was only 79 cents at Fashion Sense Consignment in Strasburg, PA. And I'm pretty sure it is brand new, so great find. Another gift that I got him are two mugs, and the first one says Mr. Right, and the second one says Mrs. Always Right. So these were only 75 cents at Country Gift and Thrift Shop in Gap, PA, and it's just a nice little reminder. Now let's talk about decor, all of the thrifted, secondhand, and borrowed decor that we included in our wedding day. The first item I want to share with you is this Mr. and Mrs. sign, and you might be wondering why the tag is still on it. That is because we did not end up using this. So I actually got this for only $4.40 at Fashion Sense Consignment. Then when we met with our venue owner closer to our wedding day, we found out they had the same exact sign. So we ended up just going with theirs for our sweetheart table, and I might see if my brother wants to use this in his wedding. That is this year. It will not go to waste. This next sign we actually did end up using, and it says, "You have my whole heart for my whole life." This was only $4 from Country Gift and Thrift Shop in Gap, PA, and I just thought it was a really sweet saying, and it also went along with our rustic barn theme wedding. Chalkboards have become extremely popular at weddings, and I really wanted to see if my friends had any or if I could find any on Facebook Marketplace. I was able to borrow some from my friends. This first one says our wedding hashtag. We had this in the bar area during our reception, and then the other one is this little chalkboard that we used at our dessert table. I'm very excited about it. And it says, "We sent a little fairy for those who can't eat dairy." My husband and I are both lactose intolerant, so we had that on our dessert table and this little basket that I actually got at Goodwill for a couple bucks filled with Lactaid pills. So I even Instagram direct messaged Lactaid a picture of us eating our Lactaid pill, but it's just something thoughtful because you never know who else is lactose intolerant among your guests, and they would really appreciate a little fairy for those who can't eat dairy. Another wedding sign that I thrifted is this reception sign, and this was only $2.23 at Goodwill. I'm not sure if we ended up using it. I had it in a bin and I was kind of like, if it can hang somewhere, let's use it. If not, that's okay. Another item that I will see if my brother wants to use in his wedding. The last thrifted sign that I want to share with you all is the most special, and that is this tin picture sign of SpongeBob and Patrick. And the reason why this is so special is because on our first date, my husband and I really started to click when we started sharing our love for SpongeBob, and we started singing songs from the show and quoting, and all of this was in a restaurant, and we just had to add this to our wedding. So we actually got this for free at our friend's yard sale, and we had it placed right behind our sweetheart table. I will put a picture here. And our venue owner and wedding day coordinator, everyone kept asking us, are you sure you want SpongeBob and Patrick behind the sweetheart table? It's going to be in the background of your pictures. And we were like, yes. These two are very important in our relationship and the reason why we are getting married. So that is it for the thrifted signs that we included in our wedding. And we also had more signs that were new or were gifts, or also pieces from our venue. Like I said, definitely ask your venue owner if they have signs that you can use. Other pieces of borrowed decor included these really pretty pumpkins. We also had some pears that we included on our sweetheart table and on other tables throughout the reception area. And I actually borrowed these from a coworker. Her daughter had these in her wedding. She had a fall wedding as well, so they were a really pretty touch. I also borrowed votive candles. So if you're going to have votive candles throughout your wedding, they can really add up. So I was really grateful for one of my friends and bridesmaids who let me borrow her votive candles. And also my matron of honor, her sister had recently gotten married, and we borrowed her geometric candle holders, which looked really cute on our cake table and also our sweetheart table. As we were planning our wedding, we knew that we wanted to include a memory table. I have seen other couples include this in their weddings, and I just think it is such a special way to honor and include those who have passed away and could not join us on our special day. So I actually ended up going to Goodwill and I found some beautiful frames. I really wanted to include a variety of frames. I was pleasantly surprised with their selection. So the first one is this gold frame, and you can see my lighting kit in the reflection. I will include a professional picture here. But it says, "In loving memory of those who could not be here today but are forever present in our hearts." And this frame was only $3.97. It has a yellow tag, and from what I remember, I believe there was an additional discount. So less than $4 for that one. And then we found quite a few brand new frames that actually were originally from TJ Maxx and Home Goods. I was so excited. They are beautiful. And I took out the pictures just out of respect for our families. But this first one is really pretty with the white. This was only $3.97 as well, with an additional discount that I cannot remember. I apologize. And this really pretty bronze one, $2.97. This one does not have the price tag anymore, but you can just like see our whole lighting setup here. But this one is really pretty with the jewels around it. Sorry about that. And this one too. This was $3.97, and another one that was $3.97. So if you're going to do a memory table, or if you're just shopping for picture frames in general, I highly recommend secondhand shops. For our send-off, we actually did a glow stick send-off. Glow sticks also have a meaning in our relationship. On our second date, we went glow bowling, and my stepdaughter actually gave my husband a glow stick to give to me, and this was before I met her, so it was really special, and we just wanted that to be our send-off. I'm also terrified of sparklers, but we included them in this gold jar that I got for only $1.97 from Goodwill. And yeah, it literally was perfect. That wraps up the wedding day. We did have some other secondhand items that I didn't mention, such as our Flower Girl basket that my mother-in-law gave us. She used that in her wedding. She got married last year as well. And I probably forgot a few things, but that's the majority of the secondhand items that we incorporated into our actual wedding day. And now on to the honeymoon. For our honeymoon, we actually stayed outside of Warwick, New York. We stayed on a beautiful lake called Greenwood Lake. We had an amazing Airbnb and it was just perfect weather, so nice. One of the secondhand items that I wore is actually this hat that I got on Poshmark. It says just married. I got this for $9 before shipping. And it was brand new with the tag still on it. And I'll put a picture of me wearing it here with my hubby. And I also just obviously wore thrifted clothes throughout our trip. Here's a picture of us hiking. This little gray tee was only $1 at Goodwill. And all throughout our trip, we also thrift shopped. He's a proud supporter of that. So we had so much fun. And that is pretty much everything from the bachelorette party to the honeymoon that I incorporated into our entire wedding celebration that was secondhand. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you had fun with me. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. Also, if you are into thrift shopping and sustainability, definitely subscribe to my YouTube channel and click that little bell to be notified every time I publish a new video. You can also follow me on social media. I am on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Thrill of Thrift. I have a Poshmark closet as well. My closet name is Thrifty1212. If you're new to Poshmark, you can use my invite code Thrifty1212 to get a discount off your first Poshmark purchase. Many of the items in my closet actually support Wings for Success, an amazing nonprofit that empowers women in so many ways. Thank you again for watching and have an awesome rest of your day. Bye. I actually just noticed that one of the glow sticks is still glowing. Turned my lights off and you can actually see it glowing better, so it's pretty cool. Look at that, it's just glowing in there.